Well, hello there, guys. How are we doing tonight? Everybody there?
Hi, yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, still here. Oh, you moved all the catwalks. That's why it's working better.
Yes. I got rid of the catwalks. That way it could actually make continuous contact with the surface. Which seemed more logical. Okay.
What is this bug?
What bug?
Okay. I can rotate. I did
Good.
not rotate it back. I'm just going left. I let go.
You're not moving on my screen.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Because on my screen, I'm facing right through you.
Really?
It's a desync bug. I think you're gonna have to reconnect.
Yeah, you're solid for me.
Yeah, but everything is unlocked and turned off.
Oh goodness, the Kraken lives.
What lives?
His arms extended way out in the space.
Oh,
Hey, now he's spinning around. Woohoo! Oh, he stopped.
But yeah, I still can't take off.
You ain't got enough thrust.
Ah,
Oh, there you go. You're off the ground. You only got
cow, I
two
need to-
thrusters on the bottom. You're facing downward.
I need a lot more thrust.
Oops, that's the wrong button. Wrong
What are you
button
doing?
again. Hitting the wrong buttons. I'm stuck underneath. What are you doing? You're crushing me.
Parking to unload.
To unload, you should be empty.
Should. But, all the grinders dump stuff into me.
Oh. Yeah. That's why you were too heavy. You were being used
Yeah.
as storage. Which I could fix that pretty quickly here.
How am I gonna unload?
Hold up, just a second. I'm fixing it.
Putting an item for today?
Yeah. Fixing downward.
Items go this way and this way only.
Yep. Whoops. Still got that on. Oh well. That's fine. We'll call it an oopsie. Drain all. Whitelist. Components. Add. Ammo. Add.
No, blacklist. Let's do blacklist.
Add. But I've
Just do a blank blacklist.
blank blacklist. And it doesn't do anything.
no, it should pull everything through except for what you blacklist.
Oh, well. It should be draining everything. Drain all is on. Oh, somebody changed my filter. Who did that?
I don't know. Somebody? Yeah, my inventory's still full.
Well, it's pulling stuff out. There's stuff going through. Slowly, but stuff is going through. Large cargo container on the core is completely full. Second one is being filled up currently. Yeah, the cargo on this station is nearly full.
We'll build another cargo. Or someone.
Actually, I need to build a refinery on it because it's got a lot of scrap just not being refined. So basic refinery. Throw you in here. Right there. One. Oh, can't put one on that side. That's fine. It's got a gravity generator on that side. Okay.
Not everything's conveyored up, is it?
Should be. I mean, if you see a missing conveyor, just say, hey, we got a missing conveyor. But it should all be popped up.
I almost feel like the oxygen's different from components.
Piped up differently? Should all be on the same. Yeah. Should all be on the same conveyor belt or conveyor tube.
I don't think it is.
It should be, last I saw.
That's the way it's set up to be. Alright. Got one basic refinery working.
I just built a large refinery.
Where?
I tossed it on the back of the grinder wall.
Ah.
Yeah, they have 133,000 scrap.
If not more.
Might as well toss some speed on there then.
I know we've got the components for it.
How's this station powered? A reactor?
Yes, and solar.
Yeah.
Solar backup. Oops.
Okay.
Alright.
I think your ship's about to get too wide for the grinder wall.
Probably. But that's what we got the grinder ship for.
We may be out of ice on the base. We could just catty corner it for a bit. Or use a grinder.
Well, I'm bringing it in to unload anyway. Overshot. There it is. Bing. And there ain't much over left. Oh, somebody just spaghettied.
Yeah.
What are we stuck on? Oh. That explains it.
What? What is it?
The jump drives on the bottom are stuck.
Oh.
Stuck on what?
The jumpers.
They're not in the bounding box of any grinders.
Ah.
So you could tilt the ship nose down if you turn off the gyros and do that, and then we can back her up and then get the jump drives.
Is that high enough?
A little bit more. That's good. We have some catwalks down there.
I just got grounded.
So what? You said it was a pit bull?
Yeah.
I bet ya?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep. Not very fun. Quite faint.
What did
Quite
the owners
painful.
have to say?
Well, to be honest, I didn't blame the dog. As the owner's residence was burglarized 3-4 days ago. So the dogs were still in high alert phase. And when my hand went over the edge of their fence line when I was, letting the plumbers in to my backyard today, she reached up and grabbed me. I guess she thought I was coming over.
How high of a fence is it?
Just a standard chain link.
Alright.
Eventually it'll be a 12-foot privacy. Once I get out there and start digging potholes. Or pole holes. Alright. Time to start grinding down the bridge.
That's
So what kind of ship do you think we ought to build? Small, fast, heavy armor?
Well, there's 4 of us.
Spearhead
So-
ships? Or do we want to build 2, like, cruiser size torpedo ships?
Well, I know what, when I was with Blazer, what we did was we had 3 ships merge as one,
Mm-hmm.
so that we could fly together as just one giant group and then split and attack separately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if we want to try to elaborate on that idea.
So use his own tactic against him?
Yeah.
He'd hate that. He would
Build
definitely
like
hate
one
that.
massive looking battleship and then just split into 4 different ships and just cruise all around them.
he wouldn't know which one he was fighting.
And if we design one to be like a heavy tanker, more or less just pure missiles,
Yeah.
and a couple other of them to be incredibly fast and light, more or less just keeping the nose pointed at him.
So, in other words, one super heavy armor ship flanked by
Yeah.
2 light armor speeders.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Mars?
The last one could be a drone ship.
Could be. I actually want to incorporate Mars's missile design into it like a destroyer class ship.
Okay.
That's been a goal of mine since he brought the missiles into the series. I still
Have you
get to
guys
do it.
seen the rotor gun? I mean, yeah, rotor gun.
I've used rotor guns. I had rotor guns on the Cerberus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they were very easy to knock off. Hit by one missile and they go flying.
Yeah.
Here's the sad part. And all this heavy armor up top. That's what the bridge was mainly built out of. That's why it can survive so much impact. That and the blast door blocks that flanked it.
Uh-huh.
That's how I survived. So, Grigador,
Yeah.
the night that you died to me, to the
Uh-huh.
Cerberus, I'm just gonna say it was the Cerberus that probably took you out. What was going through your mind while you were still on the base after you respawned on his base?
I'm like, frick. I'm pretty sure he just killed me by accident. Do I want to admit to this or not?
Somebody would have called you out on it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't notice it until after I reviewed footage. And then I was like, yeah. That's a kill. If Blazer had known, though, supposedly he was gonna defect as well. Come on. Keep grinding. Jeez. Titan was huge.
Uh-huh.
Much more massive than I thought she was. Oh, man. I don't think she's grinding anymore. I think she's... Yeah, she's too wide for the grinder pit now.
Alright. I will try to make my way there.
I'm getting called rude over here
Why?
because I said my ship's. I called my ship a she and said that she was too wide for the grinder pit.
Is your wife not happy about that?
No. She got on to me too because off mic I said she had a big ass.
Well, I'm told that's a good thing for some people.
Right? But I was talking about the ship. Let's get that straight. I was talking about the ship. Nothing else.
Okay. Okay. Just a ship.
Just the ship. I'm getting a death stare over here. Like one of those that says that I'm going to come unplug your computer if you don't shut up.
But she's
well, I'm not going to. I'm not going to share that. That's just no. No, she can only hear my side. I know.
So what if we call this a mothership?
Called it a mothership?
Uh-huh.
Well, technically it was.
Technically a ship.
Technically it was. It had a large enough hangar to hold 5 fighters. Well, 6.
So you're saying the mother is too big?
Big Mama. I'm going to get shot in my sleep.
Did not expect you to say that.
Do what now?
I did not expect you to say that.
He's not. He's reaching for it. Huh? He said he did not expect me to say that. Out loud. Big Mama. Because he called it a mothership. Oh, Lord, she's watching the stream now.
Yes, we got another viewer.
I know, right?
Okay, how many more buttons require pushing?
How many more buttons? Just keep pushing. Eventually she'll hit me.
I just feel like if I ever find the gals someday, I'm gonna get very good friends with the dogs.
Very good friends with the dogs? So you're saying you're gonna live in the doghouse? And Mars is being quiet as a mouse.
Does that mean he's had more than one experience with the dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Or he just doesn't want to egg this conversation on anyway?
He may not want to egg it on. Mars, are you still there? Mars? Mars? I guess he's not there.
Oh no. Well, he's still in chat.
Yeah. He's still in chat, still in world. What is he doing? He is floating on the other side of the refinery by the looks of it. Oh, he's down there at the med bay. I wonder if he died.
No. So what's her verdict? Are we innocent?
Oh no,
Really guilty?
Give her a half a second.
Oh, okay.
She'll hear you ask. What do you mean you can barely hear us? You should be able to hear us just fine. Maybe turn up your volume.
Is she getting that old?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You'll get me hit. Or are you trying to?
Not innocent.
Not innocent. She says not innocent. We're guilty. Guilty until proven innocent.
Yep.
Hey, seriously?
Oh God.
Are you kidding me?
I've done forgot what you said, but I'm getting.
Is she getting that old?
Oh God.
Whoops.
Ow! Don't hit me! No!
I'm not kidding, but if I cut to that screen, Grace door
Oh. I know. That was the point.
Well, that happened.
Oh, what happened? Oh, Mars is back.
Oh, hey, Mars.
You missed it,
the
Mars.
fun.
What did I miss?
So I'm causing domestic violence over there.
Over here?
No, at my house.
Oh.
She's listening to the stream, and we've said a few things out of context. Like, Gregador, you want to elaborate?
So we're discussing the ship and the size of said ship. I'm like, what? It's a mothership? And he agrees. So more or less, we're like, oh, the mama got a big ass. His wife doesn't quite like that kind of logic, so to say. I don't know why.
Keep going, Gregador. You still got a little more. What did you call her?
Well, the other thing was, her volume was turned down or something like that. I'm like, oh, is she that old?
Oh. Frying pan hit my face.
Wait, what?
Through her brain, a frying pan smashed into my face. Not in real life, but I'm sure she was thinking it.
Oof.
I could see it.
I just don't quite understand why she would smack you for something that I said.
Well, he's hanging out with you, so you're a reflection upon him.
Oh, okay.
It's all playful.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You are what your friends are, or something like that.
Uh.
I'm not thinking.
You're like the sum of your 5 closest friends. I think that's what it is.
Oh.
What?
A dartboard? What do you need a dartboard? What? What? That's kind of violent.
What you wanting to do now?
Oh, she's threatening me now. Just lost a viewer.
Oof.
What'd you do? Unsubscribe?
I didn't unsubscribe.
Oh, you just quit watching. You want to go back to your TV anyway.
Bracken, not old ears can hear.
Oh my God, she's not gonna let you live that down. I don't know.
Which
Ask
one?
him.
Calling who old?
Yep.
Oh. I'm guessing you guys in your 30s, early 30s?
I'm 32.
Okay.
How old you
He asked.
are?
I think you have something that says 87, so
Do what?
one of your names is like J. Corley 87, so
88.
32 is a good guess. 88?
Yeah.
Very
No, he's not 88 years old. She's wanting to know how old you are, Gryffindor.
Mentally, physically, spiritually?
Mentally,
Some of the
physically, or
villages there.
spiritually. Physically.
I left the womb about 24 years ago.
He left the womb about 24 years ago.
Did I not just say is he 24?
I didn't hear you.
Yes, it is. He's 24.
My old ears can't hear that.
So obviously, I'm 37.
You're only 13 years older than he is.
Would you just not put that kind of on? I like being 5 years older. How much older?
She's
Well,
5 years older than you?
you were doing the math in your head, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm just so used to the man being older than the gal.
Eh. To me, age is just a number.
Yeah, it is.
Urgh. It won't go in. And don't say it. You know where that comment led us to this just a second ago. Don't say it.
That comment that led us nowhere. That was like half an hour long before we started talking about this.
Well,
This whole fiasco started when we were grinding down the ship, and the grinder was too small for the ship.
I've about got this one side grounded off. What, are you working on the other side?
I was, but my ship's kind of full.
Ship's kind of full. I don't know if I'm full or not. Let's see. Do we have that cargo group? No, I've still got a good bit left, I guess.
If you go to your hotbar
Mhm.
and you set your grinders, the tool grinder on it,
Yeah.
it'll actually show you the backpack
Yeah, it's
for
on
your
there.
grinders. Okay,
I've still got 2 million
then yeah, you're nowhere.
left. I've got that large cargo container on it.
Well,
Then
to be
again-
fair, I think the base cargo is full.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
I guess we need to add a cargo pod to it. He's out, ain't he?
Both of them were out, but guys
I know it does look like Sky's watching the TV. Finally, the 2-year-old is passed
okay,
out.
there's like 4 small cargo, but I don't know if they're hooked up.
Do I know?
There's 4 or 5 small cargo containers, but I don't know if they're hooked up.
They should be. Keyword should be. Doesn't mean they are.
How are you flying the ship?
Which ship?
The one we're grinding down.
I'm not. I have it set to thrust on its own, but until it runs out of battery power.
There was like no extra spot on the ship that like actual. Okay.
Wonder.
So I feel like if somehow ever in the future I visit you
Go visit me.
Yeah, something like that. I'm probably gonna instantly have stuff thrown at me.
Nah, she'll forget by then.
Oh, okay.
And now she's not
Okay.
listening to me.
What?
Huh? I said you'll forget by then.
I'll forget what? The hell is I
Well,
anything that runs into my mind over and over and over.
I guess not.
Oh.
I'm sure by then she'll forget.
I will not.
You know that saying, a woman never forgets?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty true. It's fairly
That
true.
is way too vicious a comment. I'm not gonna say it.
I don't think he will. Oh, goodness gracious. Huh? It wasn't.
I know.
Oh. Man. It's taken so much to tear this ship apart.
How long did it take you to build it?
You want the truth, or you want the real time?
Just tell me the truth.
I had several of these spawned in.
At the beginning?
Well,
Uh,
probably 10 episodes in.
do you think if I back up the ship, I could rotate it 90 degrees and just grind down a thruster pack?
Thruster pack. Oh, you mean on the sides?
Yeah.
I'll move out the way.
So I'm just sticking several large cargo containers on the conveyor tubes underneath the base.
Why? You know, we've got the ability to actually build another segment onto the base if we needed to.
Well, I was looking, but there was no hallway that actually led to go into another section.
We can get rid of the defensive platform here. Cut it off.
Well, I built 2 large cargoes.
Okay. Yeah. It'll work. Where'd you build them? Oh, I see 'em.
They're not too obtrusive, are they?
No. No, they're fun.
They're fine.
If anything, I would have told you to put them on the grinder wall over here.
Hmm.
But they're okay. Did you get it turned sideways?
Well, I was
I don't
looking
know
for
if
a
I'm
way
going to
for
do
them
that.
to be
I may just kind of
inconspicuous.
go after each corner.
Hey, look, we got an interior turret floating away. A couple of them.
So, did you guys take the
Take them
catwalks off, or did they just kind of break off?
Took them off.
What catwalks?
In front of the grinding wall.
Took them off.
Oh, Commander took them off. Otherwise, this probably wouldn't have worked.
It was taking forever for it to do anything, so I was like, they don't need to be there anyway.
I thought they
I
would
no longer have
start
reverse
hiding from
thrusters?
falling in between.
Do what?
I don't think I have any reverse thrusters.
Nope, they're gone.
May need to
You know
link
what?
up.
This is just going to do what it's going to do, and yeah.
Where is my grounding ship? Where did I put it? Where'd you go? There you are. I need to get rid of this thing. This is annoying. So, we all know that we're at the end of this series. We're launching that Tam world. I know we're playing a series as well, currently surviving Tam. What do y'all think about Tam so far?
Other than the lightning, so far it's great.
The lightning's the best part.
Makes it harder, don't it? The extra gravity.
I feel
the
like
weather,
that was sarcastic.
the extra gravity.
It was sarcastic. I'm still getting used to the
Hey,
ore.
Roland's here. Welcome, Roland. Still
Wait, are you live now?
Yes, I've been live. About an hour.
I didn't think you were live.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, what were you saying, Mars?
I'm still getting used to the ore patches.
Yeah.
And that ice is only in certain spots.
Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to, but I think we could handle it. However, we've been surviving together currently. The next series will show true engineers surviving on their own.
Are you going to give it out any more details, or...?
As in the world? Well, I mean...
No?
Not really. I want to keep...
Like, plans for the
we're
series
all
overall?
doing fine. Except for the commander.
Do what now?
I may have caused domestic violence. But other than that, we're doing fine, Roland.
Oh! Yes. Yes, and I don't know if you were still in chat last night when we gave you a big shout out, but we did give you a shout out last night, Roland. We do appreciate you being here. This that you're watching tonight, it's no longer joinable because we're reaching the end of the series for this one. However, the next series can see some extra action. You will you'll have to friend me on Steam in order to get access to it. And of course, I don't know if you've joined our Discord community yet or not, but I believe it's in the description. The link is. If not, Gregador, do you mind posting it? You'll need to join the Discord community so you have access to all the updates for it.
Really, the Discord's just so Commander can bug us and tell us when the world's active, since we don't quite have a dedicated server yet.
Yeah. Currently, that's what it's for, but...
Yeah. We're working on getting one. Maybe.
Yeah.
Are these thrusters pointed into each other?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't destroy each other?
No.
Interesting.
Have you not noticed that that is turned off on this world?
Thruster damage is turned off?
Yes.
No. No, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been off the entire time.
You might
That's
have to copy and
why.
paste that link, because I'm not an admin or something in the chat. I don't know.
What? You've always been an admin.
I thought so. That's why I'm strange. It's not showing up colored.
Huh.
It's just plain boring text.
Well. Mm-hmm. Give me just a second here. I'm going to have to go over to YouTube. So I can post it.
We've had series last from like a month to, I don't know, 6 months?
So far, this one has been, what
The
about?
longest?
This one's been our longest, and it's been what? About about 6 months, 7 months maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think it's been that long.
No,
I don't
it's been
know.
about 18 episodes weekly, so 3-4 months.
I think it's been our most active in.
Yes.
Well, if it's 18 episodes, and yeah,
Longest?
almost 5.
This one's been our longest, and it's been what, about
Mm.
5 months. So yeah, pretty
Mm.
close to it.
In essence, I feel like they're getting longer and longer as our community gets bigger and bigger.
They are. Eventually, I'd like to see episode lengths as long as like Captain Jack's, like 64 episodes in the series.
Mhm.
That would be once we get big enough to accommodate that and have a dedicated server.
To accommodate that.
I don't know. Things may go quicker with the dedicated server because then everyone could be on
Mm.
at more convenient times for themselves building.
Yep.
Oh, we lost a thruster down here.
Oh, did we? Is it floating
Yeah.
away?
Of course, what could speed us up to a dedicated server is Patreon.
Yes. Patreon.
He has a Patreon link.
Yes, I do. Oh, thank you very much, Roland. We appreciate it. And if you want to, click on that Discord link, join the Discord community, and share your link with us. We'll definitely feature you on our end as well. Both me and Gregador, both are YouTubers. We both have pages of our own.
You know what? If you do memes, I know a couple of the videos I'm doing some very memeable stuff, so I might have to find that footage. Like a very first series when they're on Earth and I'm just sitting there on the chair spinning.
Oh, God, I wish we hadn't lost that world too.
What world?
Mine and Gregador's very first world that we started doing YouTube with, we were doing an Earth series just on Earth, and I lost that save file to a computer. Basically, the computer crashed, blue screened on me.
Yeah. I built a router with
That
a
being
chair.
said, are you making backups of everything still?
Yeah, there are backup saves being made every 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, I meant, are you saving things to like an external hard drive or something?
Oh, basically I've got 2 save files for Space Engineers. I've got the main save file that it uses and then one backup.
So no.
Yeah, I'm using a backup.
Well, it's backed up to the same machine though.
Different
Isn't it?
drive. I've got a C&D drive. My D drive is my game drive.
I have a C drive and C, D, and E drive.
Yeah, I'm not as fancy as you are.
My C
Fancy
drive
pants.
is an NVMe M.2 SSD.
Fancy pants.
Only 250 gigabytes though.
Let's see, I've got a terabyte hard drive, which is my D drive, and then 64 gig is my main drive, or my CPU operating drive.
There you go.
Actually, we need to help you design a ship tonight, don't we, Commander?
So we're gonna have to get a ship done tonight, or at least started.
This week.
Or is it just going to be you versus Blazer, last man standing?
No, it'll be our faction versus Blazer.
Unless Crowbar's schedule opens up for him.
Was his close? Did his close up or something? Did I miss an announcement he made?
Well, I know that Crowbar has a very busy schedule because
Ah.
he was on every now and then, but
Yeah. I haven't seen him on in a while.
mm,
Heck, I ain't even halfway full yet. Ah,
there we go.
you filled back up again?
Yep.
Oh my god.
What?
My little wiener beagle mixed dog, it looks like a Jack Russell. She's sitting on my son's head.
No, she's two.
But
She's
she's...
she's up here putting back to sleep.
Oh. So she's not on him, actually on him? Oh. Okay, from here it looks like she is. He's asleep on the beanbag, and she's laying across the top of it. Tell Scott she's too big. Are you splitting the ship in half?
I was thinking about it, and you could just toss a landing gear on one of your grinding ships and shove it into the wall, but
Oh, him waking up.
keep grinding away.
Alright. I'm gonna keep going. What are you doing, Gregor?
Waiting for my ship to empty.
Oh.
Actually, is the sorter set to drain?
It is?
Yes.
That actually limits how fast it can pull stuff because it can only pull as fast as the sorter can drain.
But if it's on drain, it automatically does it. Don't it?
Yeah.
So if it's not on drain, you have to do it manually.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if we put more than one sorter on it, if it would drain any faster.
Mine.
Maybe. Although if you have passive blocks like a refinery, pulling through a sorter without drain all on, it'll pull as much as it can. Versus with the drain all on, it only allows the inventory capacity of the sorter to move that much at a time. That's why if you're using a miner and ejectors, you can have the sorters and you just need to turn them on. You don't really want to put them to drain on. You just have
Whoops.
ejectors with throw out on.
Whoops, what?
We got flying ship parts out here.
Yeah, we got flying debris. She's falling to pieces.
Working on it, cleaning up.
Clean up cruise to L5. Oh! That was a direct hit. Backing out. Coming around from the top. Ooh. She's been slid completely off the grinder wall. Let's see if I can push it back. Anybody heard from Blazer?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mars,
Hey.
hit Y, Mars. Turn the power off to the grid completely. I'm gonna bump it. Alright, turn it back on.
No. Whoa.
Alright, turn her off again.
It seems to be working alright.
Yeah, but you're still off on this side. Off the edge over here.
Tell you what, I'm gonna try and...
Have any gyroscopes left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one flying out here.
Yeah, I think there's one left or something.
Okay, I don't see any other odd parts flying around.
Alright. Almost got you in there.
Could you nudge me back a little bit?
Push! Push!
Think that got it. I think. Looks like it.
Alright, that's good.
Wait, we still haven't gotten rid of all the hydrogen tanks?
What, on the
Redundancy.
Titan?
Yeah.
The Titan's still got tanks on it. Should have one behind those 3 thrusters. Almost literally behind it.
Is someone pushing me?
Nope.
Okay.
You do have automatic thrust on one of the hydrogens and one of the large ions.
I see 4 hydrogen thrusters. I mean, hydrogen tanks.
There's still 4 of them in there?
Yep.
We probably should have drained the hydrogen out before we started grinding it.
Meh.
She wasn't that far.
Oh, we're
I don't
stuck on the
think.
bottom.
Oh, it needs to go up?
Yeah. We can still go up a little bit, though. Somebody get in the cockpit and turn off the power. I'll see what I can do about raising it up.
Yeah, it needs to go back and up. Turning off the base's power?
No, there's a seat on the very back of the Titan. Just hit Y.
Why?
Okay, that's off.
Are we gonna clear it though? That's the thing.
Can you just take a landing gear on that ship and then maneuver it so it's square?
I could.
Remember, that's still a lot of mass to move.
Turn it back on.
This thing is only 2 million kilometers. Or 2 million kilograms.
No, it's still gonna try to pull itself under the grinding wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a landing gear on the ship here.
You could grind this top front off.
Let's see how. So G, landing gear. Bam. Put you somewhere in the center here.
Alright. So I finally got around to putting up another tiny space program
Yeah, I saw that.
episode up. Looks like it got received pretty well.
How many views it got so far?
How many views?
What's the premise?
Tiny space program.
What game?
It's a mobile game.
There's a lot of mobile gamers out there. There is.
Wow, 11 views.
Already? Nice.
Mhm.
Alright. Getting ready to connect.
Seven more than usual.
Somebody turn the thrusters off on the ship again. Can't go back any.
Yeah,
Cannot back it up. Hydrogen thrusters are off. Oh, a connected ship is taking control. Okay. So I should.
No, you should be good.
No, connected ship still has control. That doesn't make sense. I should have control. Okay, there we go. Oh, somebody's got control again.
Every time I jump into this cockpit, you lose control.
Yeah.
I guess I'll stay out.
Just let me know when she's looks square.
Hold it there.
I'm drifting, so it'll be a second.
Oh. Well, if you just shove that lower lip against the grinding wall, it'll do a lot of work.
Looks like most people stay around for like 3 minutes and then leave the video.
Oh yeah? Hey, at least you're keeping viewers for 3 minutes right now. That's a step.
Yep. No, but I also decided to just restart because I forgot where I was. And instead of trying to refigure out everything, just start from the beginning. Plus, the app's been updated a couple times since then, so
Oh, has it?
yeah.
I haven't played it in a while myself.
They got a lot more ships.
A lot more
Oh.
ships.
Mm-hmm.
We should be about square now, shouldn't we?
Well, it was.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
God, this drift.
Okay,
Oh,
now
somebody
you
sat in
need
the
to
seat
kind of
then.
rotate to the right.
It's
have-
doing pretty good.
I have no control at the moment.
Oh.
I have control.
He has all the control.
I've got control again. Let's get rid of said landing gear now because we don't need it anymore. Get rid of components. She's too high up, ain't she?
Mm-hmm. But then again, she's like, the bottom is just barely within range. So,
Yeah.
It's also too wide.
You mean too wide? She should be small enough to fit on the grounder wall now.
Just barely within range. No, the other side.
Mars is on the other side.
No, he isn't.
He was.
No. You wouldn't have noticed.
Oh, I bet he would have.
Well, when I lose my seat,
You lose
actually,
your
you should
seat.
probably get all these interior turrets off. The grinder wall seems to have a problem getting
Yeah.
those.
I'm working on it.
It's making it shorter. Hence my, yeah.
Hence your what?
My joke about it being, in the wrong
Oh.
spot.
Yeah. Still thrusting forward on her own. Starting to drift. She out of power? I no longer have a landing gear. Almost there, fellas, almost there. Not much left. Let's see how. Come on. Get back up there. How we doing?
I think you need a landing gear.
Well, I've just doubled my, thrusters.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, double lean.
Alright, I will be right back carrying a baby to bed.
Yep.
Not much left over.
This is not easy to control.
All right, I'm back.
Yay.
It looks like a
Time
lot's
for-
been done while I was on Hacienda. Let's see. It's almost split into two rings.
Yeah, try not to.
So I guess I need to get some. These guys. I'll just take that. Start outlining a ship. I have no ship design in mind currently. However,
Well, how do you want to fight? Do you want to...
well, I'd like I said, I'd like to make a actual destroyer class that can launch multiple volleys of those little missiles of yours. Like your Hex, except like it'd be an internal bay. You opened up like a door and launched them all, close the door and reload type situation.
Okay.
Really like to use that.
And are you thinking...
Hey, Fat
Relatively
Squatch
quick.
just donated $10. Fat Squatch is in the chat. Awesome. Thank you for being here, man.
What?
Well, yeah, keep
I
up
was
the great
even in
work,
the
Ryotek.
chat.
Yeah, a few seconds ago, he donated $10. Thank you very much. Awesome. If you haven't already, go out there and check out my friend Fat Squatch. The link is in the description below, man. All right. Let's see here. But yeah,
I don't see Fast Squatch in the chat.
well, there he
There
is.
it
He's
is.
right there. There he is. He is here. All right, so we've still got pieces flying around. Let me go grab this one.
I thought I got him. Never mind.
There's pieces flying. Whoops, flew past it. Here lies the Titan. What's left of it.
Okay. Were you thinking,
So,
were you going to try and make it 5,000 blocks, or are you going to go something smaller just so you can finish it?
5,000 blocks is the new cap for ships, so you think it's possible to build one of those with about 20 missiles in it? Keep it under 5,000?
Yes. Well, the Hex was
The Hex
maybe 1,400, and it had 18.
had 18, so we could actually go 40 then and keep it under. Oh, what a sight that would be. 40 missiles launch at once. Oh, that would be a sight. And that would be devastating to Blazer. I'd
If you
bet.
could launch them all and lock on. And then once you launch them, did you want to go close in for engagement, or were you just going to keep kiting him?
Well, the destroyer would kite him. I like the idea of Gregadors to have two or three ships that break off. You remember that design, that rough sketch that I sent you? That I drew up on a piece of paper?
Me or Dragador?
Didn't I send it to you, Mars?
Yeah, I think I did. I'd have to look at it again.
Something like that. Like we would have a central ship that would be the missile destroyer, and then when we engaged, the other ships would disengage from the main ship. And that would incorporate both your missiles and Gregador's idea into that one ship.
Okay, so I have two little attack boats that are basically travel with you to the engagement.
Yep.
They disconnect and go attack, and then you can stand off and fire missiles.
Yep, and they would be fast enough to kite him so fast that they would take less damage as well, probably.
If we knew how to fly.
Well, practice.
So
makes
they would be
perfect,
more
right?
thruster than ship.
More thruster than ship. I think Blazer uses a lot of gyros in his builds. I think that's how he does his. That
Yeah,
and
but it does
thrusters.
have great acceleration, though.
Do they?
He may use gyros to point his strongest acceleration opposite where he needs to go. And if he can turn fast enough, then
Yeah.
you can fly circles around Commander.
Yeah, he was definitely flying circles around me during every engagement we've had. It was hard to keep the main armament of the Titan or the Cerberus pointed at him.
Yeah, your ships were pretty slow.
Well, they were huge and tanky. And
To be fair, Blazer ships looked pretty huge.
well, they were, but I think his used more gyros and thrusters than mine ever did to make that happen.
Yeah, and you had an entire like CIC
Yep.
hangar bay and
So
yeah, all those hangar doors, which probably weren't needed.
they could have been taken off, I'm sure. The hangar doors really cause that much weight?
Hangar doors have 350 steel plates in them. So they weigh probably 2/3 as much as a gyroscope.
Do I have? Get rid of this. I need steel plates. Steel plates. That's what I need. Oh yeah, we don't have the safe zone up. I can just build out in space currently. So setting up
Laser
design.
could jump on.
He hasn't yet. And
Maybe he's got a long day at work.
maybe we'll see.
I mean, we were talking about canceling the stream tonight because of
Yeah.
your hand. I wonder if he just hasn't checked back in.
Well, I did tag him, so we'll see. We'll see if he checks in. Getting a rough sketch of the. Uh-oh. These are two different grids. Rough sketch of the launch bay. Six, two, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. The only issues I can see with the launch bay is I don't know how the missiles are going to react if you launch them while moving.
While moving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It would probably end up being, the destroyer would end up being almost completely stationary by the time launch would happen.
If they're forward facing and you're facing the enemy and you launch them, that may be fine. Or you redesign the missiles to be faster and more nimble than the destroyer.
Well, they would be small grid missiles.
The torpedoes we've been using have been fairly slow to start off, it seems like.
Yeah, they were kind of slow to start off. 1, 2,
But they're ion.
1. Think there's a way to redesign them into being maybe hydrogen? But then that would waste a lot of hydrogen.
Maybe not. Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah. Let's see here. Creating said launch tubes. All right. So once we get that ship, ooh, blazer's on. Blazer's here.
Well, that
Oh,
means we can
laser?
no longer discuss strategy.
Well, he's not in chat yet. He's loading up.
There he
Space
is.
Engineers. He is. Oh, he is in chat. Okay. We've still got faction comms. Ah, player connect. Blazer. Blazer's here.
Perfect timing for us to have just ground down our one ship.
Yeah. How tall does the launch tubes need to be, Mars, for to be able to re-weld up everything?
Oh, if you're doing small grid, a small grid welder. Do I have some? Where are you?
Um,
Oh, I see you.
yeah, up here.
I'm gonna place down a welder and some
Because I
raw water
can't find
scaffolding.
mine. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I couldn't find my
Oh,
headphones.
Ah,
I go steal my
headphones.
son's.
So I'm just gonna place this here and kind of give you an example. That welder can weld everything that's in. How do I want to differentiate this?
Oh, there they are.
And look, Jay, you leave shit on the floor and it's just gonna get vacuumed. Stop leaving shit on.
Stop putting it where I
You
want to
missed all
see
the
it.
fun, Blazer.
The what?
You missed all the
I
fun.
missed all the fun.
Yeah, I was causing domestic violence.
Oh, that's cool. That's always fun.
I know.
Go to bed. They were over there. Mom just gave them to me. Go.
If you want it to be an autoloader, those 9 blocks, that's all the blocks the welder can reach to weld.
Okay, so you see the holes in the frame, right? That I've created?
Yeah.
Those are going to be the launch tubes. So
Launch
we would have to place welders between each of the launch tubes to weld it up, right?
Could I recommend if you redesign, you just make sure your missiles no more than
So
uh,
come to the bottom real quick. I'll throw a welder on the bottom. So, well, if I can get one in my there we go. So, say this is bay 1 right here that you built above. If I stick a welder like so in between these 2 bays, will it work to weld up both sides, or will I have to
that
Put
welder
another
will
one.
weld up blocks. I'll show you place
will I have to
blocks
put
for the
another one
weld.
here?
There, and there.
Okay, so I would have to put
Well,
one.
technically, it'll also weld that, and that.
So if, say, the setup was, well, come on now, there we go. That, like that. Theoretically, it would weld up the missiles in each bay.
Um,
'Cause there's 2
it's
blocks.
not actually going to weld anything in the bays right now.
Are they too far forward, or?
Yeah, because if these blocks are placed right here,
Uh-huh.
that's where it's going to
Oh,
be
that's-
welding. The
that's where it
ones I'm
starts,
removing
okay.
right now.
Yeah. So they'd have to be faced the opposite direction, essentially.
I mean, you could move one back to. If you had one there, one there, that would. Well, move that one back more. That right there would weld up everything.
Alright.
Energy.
But then we
low.
would be encroaching on this side space, so we would have to make it wider, in other words.
For what you're doing, and I would, if this is the front, you'd probably.
Say this where I'm at, this way, is the front.
There we go.
So they would be, essentially it would be launching like a nuclear missile sub.
If you want.
So
Yeah,
out the
that
top.
works.
That was my, essentially that was my design in my head. Now to get it to actually work is the question.
I have
Okay.
a lot of.
I got it. Just gonna depend. Looks like you're doing larger missile sizes, which is fine.
Yeah, you got four block bay, or 2x2 bay. So we could design missiles to fit in that.
Yeah, assuming the missile's vertical and it shoots directly up out of the bay, how tall in large blocks do you think it would be? 3? Did you think it would be? Um,
Well, a little bit bigger than those small ones. That way it would have more power. Thrusting power.
okay. Because those small ones would fit through a sliding door, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So they'd fit in a 1x1 block.
Mm-hmm.
Ideas. This preparation for this ending battle is going to take a couple weeks.
Is it going to be an ending battle?
Well, we'll see.
I don't know. Blazer could just jump over and attack us, and
Well, he's got, in order to destroy our faction, he's still got to kill me. Which he's come within one. He's come within one health point of killing me before, but he has not made it yet.
Telling you, man.
so you could make your door smaller if you wanted to.
So essentially, I don't have to use those doors.
Or what you could do is
Oh, that's the wrong side.
instead of having the hangar doors that way, place them. I don't know if this will work with.
Well, this is the design phase, so we can move stuff around however need be.
They have it something like that.
So it'd be a 1x2 block opening.
Yeah.
Designs. Actually, kind of like that too. Let's see here. So we'd have to move that back another set.
Could just.
Okay, I'm starting to grind away the ship. I'm gonna have to weld up some of these blocks that I'm working on.
Kind of like that. It'll make your ship narrower, but it may give you more options for turrets and other things you want to place on it.
Yeah. Designs. Unable. Why is it unable to place the...
Is there a hangar door in the way?
Oh, yeah, the second one is. It's gonna have to be moved just a bit. So if we start at the front here... Oh, something else is in the way. What's in the way? There we go. There's one. And then bring this out. And be able to place one here. And then the next one would go here. And then one final one see, that's 1, 2, 3. Four. Okay, so that's 4 tubes per side, so that would be 8 in just this we've got built so far. So then we would have to set up the welders to work with that. We starting at the right design phase, starting at the weapons first.
Those weapons first.
Okay, so one,
Actually, I think that can...
2, 3, and one.
Ah,
What is it?
I just forgot about something. Fucking...
He's forgetting stuff over there.
It's good for us.
Yeah. So we are doing the whole no workshop ships.
Yeah, I'm setting up my own personal builder right now.
We're actually in
Trying
the
to
middle of
figure out what I
constructing
still need to mine.
towers.
Because I need some gold. What is floating up? What? Okay.
Okay. So inside base.
Can't grab the parts.
Alright, so I'm going to go around and start welding up some of these blocks. Ooh, that's the wrong key. God, I need some better welders. Do we have any assemblers over there? If we got any or not. Speeder has assemblers. base. Gregor, you still with us? Gregor. Is he asleep? Oh, inventory full. Let's see. Where is Gregor? He's in a cryo tube. Did he say he was going somewhere?
Nah, I didn't hear him say anything.
I did not hear anything.
I need more construction components.
How sad is this reactor run out of uranium? It did.
Okay. Get this guy welded up here.
What the hell is this?
Da, 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 da. Come on. Meld it up. Meld it up. Well. I guess he disappeared. Oh well. It's alright. Yay. This is some smart one. Come on. How's it coming over there? Oh, we
Okay.
still got the grinder wall active.
What the problem is?
There we
Hey,
go.
Blazer,
Grinder wall.
Hey, yeah.
would you be opposed to us resetting the moon to try and increase sim speed again, or
Yes, no, maybe.
Oh, I don't care what you do with the moon.
okay, resetting would basically be setting the moon back to its default original state and hasn't
Yeah,
been
I have-
mined, etc., etc.
I've done nothing on the moon to really have any interest one way or another.
Okay. Just thought I'd get your input. Because technically, if we reset it, all our ores would come back if we did it properly. But we'd have to mine it anyways, and we may be done soon anyways.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ore out there. That's not really what I'm worried about. So,
You might get lag here in just a second here. You may not.
that's gyros fucking off. Is that why I can't turn? Is problem. Yep. That is the problem. The gyros are off.
I wonder if it reset the moon or not. What's sim speed look like?
It is 0.3 for me.
Oof.
0.3, 0.4.
Yeah, 0.3, 0.5, so hovering severely just around there. Not going any higher than 5, not going any
I'm
lower
getting
than 3.
0.6.
Oh, I just got some 6,
7?
7, 6, 5.
Let's see here. Voxels. Distance from grid.
Anything change?
Gonna go down to the moon and see. I can't see from up here. I've got a 1.0 sim speed right now.
Yeah.
Oh, 0.5 dropped as I get closer to the moon. No, there has not been any change on the moon's surface.
Well, I think it takes a minute.
No, it doesn't. Holy cow. Do with the... She's not reverting.
Why does remote control shit never work for me?
Don't feel bad. It never works for me either. Correctly, anyway.
I just can't even get it to connect lately.
How did my body get way up here? So, if I set voxels, distance from player 1 meter, distance from grid 1 meter, voxel age, submit changes. This time it was been since the last change for voxels. Up 0 time. Okay. Oh, for boulder reverting, minimum player distance is 2,000. Okay. Not doing anything at the moment. We shall see. 9.93.1. So when I look into the pitch black of space, it's 0.1. Or it's a 1.0. Ooh. Huh, okay. Space station. There it is.
Yeah, it seems up to 0.7, 0.8.
But I'm not at the station though.
At 0.6.
It's getting lower, ain't it? Zoom.
Now it's back to 0.4, 5.
I'm at a 1.0 currently. And then it drops down and I look at the base. It's got to be that moon causing the issues.
We can try resetting the planetary file, but
That would delete the bases and everything too, though.
I don't think it deletes the bases. I think all the bases just end up entombed in dirt if we do it properly.
I'm at a 0.7.
What are you at, Blazer?
Blazer, you still here?
I forgot I muted myself. I'm at like a 6-7 right now. I mean, it's not really bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm running myself. About a 6 and a 7. Hey, Fat Squatch, you back, man? Doing pretty good, you? Other than my little mishap with the dog today. Pitbull at that. Let's see here. Wonder where Gregador went. Not a peep. That's great to hear. I'm glad you're doing great. You're doing good. Yeah. My neighbor's dog took a chunk out of my hand.
Do you like your neighbor?
Yeah. Yeah, I like my neighbor. But you gotta know the circumstances behind why she attacked too. They were robbed about 4 days ago, so they had a burglary happen at their house. Midday too, mind you. Midday. I caught it all on my security cameras around my house. So we
Dang.
had pictures of the guys and everything that did it. So, but I think that's why she acted the way she did. 'Cause she was probably still on high alert from the burglary.
Yeah.
Ooh.
These should be buildable. I don't understand what is going on. This is built.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. I notice I've got 6 people watching. Y'all, chat us up a little bit. We'll give you some shout outs in the chat. We don't bite. Hard.
What to say? Speak for yourself.
Oh, sim speed. Tanking. I'd love to have a private server right now.
Well, I know how to start one. It's just the, I don't even know. I mean, it technically should work,
Energy
but
low.
I was just
There's been
having,
some issues with dedicated servers and connections recently.
Oh yeah?
Just from looking at all the Keen's Discord and their community help page for their servers. They mentioned they were having issues with people connecting.
Maybe it's not such a great idea right now after all then.
well, is it the Keen software servers or is it the Torch software servers? It really all just depends on which one it is.
Everything I actually listen to and they talk about, they say Torch makes things 100 times better.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Torch is what I figured out how to work.
Oh yeah?
But your issue with the server not showing and not able to direct connect even if you have the IP address seemed to be... I've seen that show up a couple of times in chat.
Well, I just don't know. I mean, I didn't have anybody try to connect to it a second time after I had fixed what I think the issue was. By the time Jack had already gotten off. I'm having an issue here.
What?
Nothing's printing.
You're having welder issues?
Yeah, welders aren't welding.
There was a bug at one point in time with that, wasn't there? Wonder if they've reintroduced the bug into the game haphazardly.
Could be a sync issue.
It's possible. Gregador was having sync issues earlier.
Or
When he was moving his grounder ship around, but it
do
wasn't
you have
actually
components? I guess the easiest thing, I'm going to ask you, probably already checked, but you made sure your welders are configured up properly and you actually have the parts you need to start the weld.
Yes, yes, and yes. Everything's present and accounted for, and it is all in functional order. Everything's transferable in inventories.
And can you turn off your welders, go up to projection, and actually start one of the blocks being welded in case the grid alignment's funky or off?
I cannot hand weld the projection either.
Okay,
So it's probably a issue.
probably.
Let me turn, before I reconnect, let me turn the projector on and off it. Let's just see if that works. And then I'll turn the server on and off and see if that works.
I just got a super lag spike.
Yeah, I just turned a projector on and off.
I'm gonna have to call it a night.
All right, Mars. We will see you next time.
All right, have a
Okay,
good one.
I think on
Two
and
Mars.
off work. You too, Dan.
Do what?
Said I think turning it on and off worked.
Oh yeah.
I think. About to find out.
Huh. Wonder where Gregador went. Like just disappeared.
Is he still streaming?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I am not sure.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yep, just sitting in his cryopod.
Figured so.
He falls asleep on stream.
He has. He's gone to bed before.
Yeah, that's cool. I've fallen asleep game 20 times.
Oh God, I've got an early morning in the morning. I ain't even got to work tomorrow. I get to shell out $2,500 tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm having a plumber replumb my entire house because we're having issues.
Fun.
It's not
Yeah,
fun.
my house is plumped backwards. My son's bathroom is frickin' the cold is hot and the hot is cold.
Calamity's on. Or in chat.
Hey, hey, hey.
There he is.
What's going on?
I must just finish my stove stream.
I'm trying to fight sleep myself.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. Fighting my stream.
Well, I've also got a very early morning in the morning. I've got a plumber coming over about 7, 8 o'clock. And that comes early for me. Blazer, you're on the same time I'm on, right?
Yeah, East Coast, right?
Yeah, East Coast.
I believe I am.
Yeah, Mars is
I'm in the same time zone as you, but I might as well live in Australia.
Mars is on Pacific time, Gregador is on Mountain time. Thing is Eastern. Not sure where Staff is. Jack, did you say you were Eastern?
Well, where's Kentucky? That'd be pretty close to you.
Yeah, Kentucky's Eastern. You're not too far from me. Which, Blazer, you're not far from me either, are you?
North Carolina.
Yeah. Y'all are probably closer to each other than you are to me, but down here in Chattanooga.
The dead center of Kentucky.
I did not do it to sim speed. That's all I know.
You didn't do it?
I didn't do it. I'm not doing it.
Oh,
It's
what
not-
are you doing?
Starting to build my ship until I
Energy
run out of
low.
materials, and then I'm gonna go mining.
I'm gonna finish up this this part that I'm building now, and then I will probably have to end stream. Between the pain in my hand making it work and me fighting sleep. Oh, tanking. Stop tanking. It's all Blazer's fault.
I didn't do it. I said,
How many
Wasn't
welders you
me.
got running?
not
10?
that many.
20?
Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Probably 30.
Whoa!
You've seen my welder attachment head?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. I mean, all of the welders are on. Only half of them are probably being utilized, though,
Oh,
given the position of the ship that it's built in. So they're sticking out.
got you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, it's missing these. Dang.
The red fighter fell off the platform again. What the hell? I'm telling you, Clang hates your little red fighter, dude.
What doesn't just hate my little red fighter?
Clang, you know the devil in this game. He
The,
keeps fucking with it, man.
The fighter airplanes and the bomber in yesterday's stream kept bouncing around in the hangar bay for some
Really?
strange reason. They would just move randomly.
I tried to take this red fighter of yours to park it over there on the Titan before it got banged up, and I couldn't get a fucking landing gear locked on it.
It's probably because it was inside the safe zone at the time, and I don't have it set for
this
safe
fighter,
zone.
man. It's fucking upside down. I can't fucking flip it up. Upside down and missing 3 of the back engines.
Oof. Sounds like it took a beating.
And it's fucked up because it's the only fighter that's off of the platform like that. All the others are sitting on there just fine the way I left it. It's just your fighter. It don't like yours.
I don't know. Never seen it do something like that before.
Well, something did it. I mean, unless somebody come along and tried to fly it and didn't realize 3 of the engines were missing and crashed it on takeoff or something. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
Alien.
Well, what's sad though, it's the 3rd time I've had to replace that thing. The 3rd time. You know, something. Clang destroys them every time I make one.
Aliens.
I'm not making another one, Commander. It was
That's
just
fine.
the last.
No big deal. Why can't
I
Or
tried to
Clang
give you
himself
good
is just an alien. Why is this a heavy armor block? It's not supposed to be a heavy armor block. At least I don't think it is. It probably is, but oh, cat! What the? Kicking cats now.
Kicking cats. What are you kicking cats for?
Because he decided to lay right the fuck in front of me, and I didn't know.
Sounds like my wife's dogs. They lay under her. She's sitting at her desk. Now, this is a German Shepherd and a Wiener Beagle mix.
German Shepherd mixed with a Wiener Beagle. What?
No. A German Shepherd and a Wiener Beagle mix. 2 dogs. German Shepherd's full-blooded.
Okay, I was getting a little curious there myself. Like, that had to be very uncomfortable. Why is this not printable?
Because you ain't got to
Like,
sit
what the
upright.
No, it's, oh, ouch. Oh, there it goes, okay.
See, we're building our ships by hand. So if you're printing them, then
I already built it by hand. I just said personal design, I didn't say in-world build. That's what I was doing in the other game.
all my other personal design warships have mods that I don't have in this world on them. So, and I'd rather not have them split apart.
I designed a new ship just for this. With a lot of the new things I've learned.
With the new things you've learned?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I've learned how to build a lot. I learned how to work a lot of things since I've last built a ship. I'm not saying she's pretty, but
functional though. Right?
I'm hoping. Functional and test.
Huh?
Functional and test.
But was it you against 4 other people, or was it just you testing?
Me against a stationary grid.
Oh, so a baseline test, in other words.
Yeah. No actual real tests. Just the strongest ship that I have a blueprint of, I guess, would be Fang's Chrono ship, which is 100 and something fucking blocks big and full of blast armor blocks. So I just shot that shit, shot at the craft to see how long it would take to make it be nothing left.
I got you.
And did a baseline with the same thing with the Battlecruiser. So I just went to see basically how long it would take each one of them to make that ship be no more.
Too long.
Which is only one part of the equation, because this thing can definitely make a ship disappear a lot quicker, but it's also a lot smaller and can disappear a lot quicker.
Ah.
So ship's only like 2,500 blocks, give or take 14.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it does have a fair bit of heavy armor on it, so
Nice. Heavy armor's not going to stand up to our newest weapon of choice.
I'm hoping the speed gets me past that.
It's speedy too. Ooh.
Well, good thing this ship has a gravity booster. Gravity drive booster.
Gravity booster.
Yes, because one day I just freaking sat in Jack's world and taught myself how to make a gravity drive.
Ah. I've taught myself a few things too.
I'm just like I'm at the point like I need to know how this works. So I just started messing around with the mass blocks and the gravity generators and putting them all in weird places and trying to find all of the balances and whatnot.
Oh, the checks and balances of that.
Yeah.
Fun
But
stuff.
at the end of the day, I figured out the only real benefit to a gravity drive is just forward and back assist. There's really no other point in having the other directions. Because you're not going to stop a ship with a gravity drive, so you need functional thrusters anyway.
I mean, you can.
You can, but it's going to take a lot of button pushing if you don't have a script to run the gravity drives. There's a gravity drive script that will actually make the gravity drives function just like a gyroscope flying without a gyroscope. Apparently, but
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know how scripts work. But yeah,
Mars has gotten good with scripts. At least I believe
Yeah,
it has.
I don't know any scripts. I don't use scripts. I don't feel like learning scripts.
Too much of a hassle for you, huh?
This game has been a doozy in just learning how to do things. I've never had to learn so much for a game before.
I have to agree with you on that one.
Like, I knew that getting into it, because I would watch videos on this game for years. Like, I always wanted, but I never had the time dedicated to it. Till I actually just said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to get it, and if I don't play it, well, it's on sale, and I'm only spending $8 on it, so... And I have regretted not buying this game since it came out. Like, I've had it on my wish list since it came out.
Yeah.
I always wanted it, but I'm just like, that's seems super intense. Like, trying to figure out how to program all these little different button thingies, and I don't know.
So
Once you start doing it, it's not bad, but
never heard of it until after most people stopped playing it and all the good shit was already done by other people.
yeah.
I've had her since release.
So you've had the full experience. Yes, you know, I'm kind of sad I missed out on that full experience because it's been a hell of a road for this game.
Oh, it's been a hell of a ride. That's for sure.
Yeah. You know, when you first got it, it didn't even have multiplayer, right?
No multiplayer, no planets. Everything was basic. I mean, basic.
No, like, real physics. The only thing I'm sad that they removed is the atmospheric physics, like re-entry physics.
Never had
I
that.
would have never had that. Then what is it? A mod?
It's a mod.
I thought that was part of the early game.
No. No. When they added planets, everybody screamed, add atmospherics, add atmospherics, add atmospherics. We never got it. Then it became a mod. And it's been a mod ever since. They've not added it to the base. Added it to the game.
Yeah, because like the first few videos I've ever watched on this game, they had I guess they had the atmospheric mod, and I thought it was part of the base game at that point. But that was like the coolest thing, like trying to get chips, like make them and fly them at the right speed so they don't blow up or skip off the atmosphere. Or...
Yeah.
It seemed like really cool.
I've always wondered why they haven't added that yet. They've added other mods, created them part of the base game, But I mean, like some of these half block mods that were out, the round blocks, that was a mod.
Mm-hmm.
Energy low.
I mean, obviously there's other other parts that they've added to the base game that were mods. Like I think the lights that were part of the Wasteland pack, I think they're part of the Wasteland pack. Just a second, I'll take a look. The tubes, the filament lights.
Yeah, the neon tubes.
Yeah,
Isn't
they were a mod.
Sparks of the Future?
Yeah, Sparks of the Future. Yeah, they were a mod, and then they got added to the base game. So, I think jump drives were a mod at one point, or they still are. But I mean, they weren't part of the base game
Part
either.
of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were drawing a lot of influence from the modding community.
Oh yeah.
Hey, OMG TV, what is this? This is called Space Engineers, my man. Space Engineers. Basically, you have to engineer your way through space. In other words, build ships, fight. This is a PVPVE world. I've got Blazer and Jack with me tonight, part of the gang. We've got 3 or 4 others that usually are with us, but not tonight. Let's see here. So I want to create the same thing.
I love when animals do cute things.
As in?
My cat's sleeping and he just looks so cute. I started like rubbing under his chin. And he's like still currently sleeping, but he's kind of like stretched his head forward, enjoying it.
Ah. Those kind of things.
Yeah. Oh. And I stopped and now he's awake. He's looking at me. What the fuck?
Zach, why'd you stop?
I'm not even mad that you woke me up. I'm mad that you stopped.
This is going to be a warship with player-made weapons. Right now I'm just building the launch tubes for the ship. The ship will be designed around this said weapon. It'll probably be 1 to 2 episodes in length before the ship is actually ready for fighting. We have decided that we are going away from workshop and blueprints, that we are going to build our own
I never say anything about
ships. Do what now?
just workshop blueprints.
Yeah, workshop blueprints. Yeah, it's my bread and butter is what you're doing, taking away. Yeah. So my faction, the Ryotek Corporation, and Blazetech, which you've heard Blazer sitting here talking back to me here. Those 2 factions are at war, and right now it's 1 versus 4. So, Ryotek, the Ryotek Corporation, of course, having the 4, and Blazetech having the 1. Currently, you've come in towards the end of the stream, and the guys have started getting off already for the night. So, it's just me and Jack right now on this side of the fence. Jack is down on the moon's surface.
Should come swoop in, kill Jack really quick, and get a new teammate. So you haven't killed him yet, right? Technically.
Well, you never know. I've ran him over a couple times.
Ah, you've run him over.
see here. I like the way it's coming. Give her some character here.
How big do you think your ship's gonna be?
Less than 5,000.
Hmm.
At least that's what we're shooting for. Why? Yeah. Ain't that what we
Just
agreed
wondering
on?
if I had enough turrets. Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I
wondering,
mean, mine's only. As I said, mine's only 2,500 plus or minus 14. But
just wondering if you have enough turrets. Why is that even a
Maybe.
question? You and your turrets, especially
Well,
your missile turrets.
it's not like I have enough room to have. Well, I have more of those now, but because we have less moving turrets, so I had to improvise. Less space to put turrets, so we have more, like 3 or 4 more front-facing turrets
Huh.
for rockets.
Gotcha.
Oh, I still have to make a bombing section too. Actually, I never
A
had to fit
bombing
that in.
section?
Yeah.
What do you need a bombing section for? It's not
Hey,
like
it's
you're gonna
actually
be...
no, it's actually come in handy the last few episodes
Oh,
because
yeah?
I run out of rockets or had my front rockets go at have out of ammo or damage or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I would pull up on top of you and fire my bombing rockets. Did a couple times.
I got you. Got you. I see.
So it's definitely a good enough investment to add in.
Oh, yeah? Is that so? Maybe
Yeah,
I should
just
add
this
it. Maybe I should
No.
add it.
Maybe you should. Might work out.
Curious now. See if it will work.
I actually used my bombing rockets too. When I came in, I was bombing your monorail.
Oh, you mean that old thing?
Yeah,
It
I was
served
helping
no
you clean it
purpose.
up.
Do
I was
what?
helping you clean it up. I said I
Oh,
was just
yeah,
helping you clean it.
Yeah, you were. Served no purpose. Other than for me to play around with. Let's see here. So...
Did we answer OMG
Hey,
TV?
Oh,
look,
hey,
he's there.
Look who it is.
Look who decided to join us back.
I went to the bathroom and fell asleep, okay?
Fell asleep at the bathroom?
Yeah.
That's
Not the first time
not
I've done
really
that.
good for hemorrhoids, so.
We were wondering where you disappeared off to. Nobody knew.
Kids.
It was like, did Gregador say bye? Because I missed it if he did.
But to say, what the hell is tomorrow? I'm gonna be sleeping tomorrow. I know. You said tomorrow though, and I said I'm gonna be sleeping tomorrow.
Oh yeah? I'm not.
I don't have to go to work till 8, so
8 p.m.?
yeah.
Ooh, that's hard.
8 to 4.
Phew.
What?
Empire.
What? I didn't know. You probably just woke him up.
Empire hours.
Yes. Gotta
So,
love them vampire.
Gregador, we've got to
What is
design
that?
a ship around this.
You don't come home with soda or anything.
Which one's top and which one's bottom?
I got cucumber.
Top would be where the doors are. This is the top.
Oh, so they're coming. Okay, so they're
Yeah.
going up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Try not to give too much away.
So we're getting that water mod then?
What are you doing?
Yes.
Go away.
Water mod is awesome.
Water mod. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna start spitting water at you.
Yep.
Out of some water cannons on the ship.
What are you doing? You're moving everything. Stop moving stuff.
I like to move, and I like
Uh-oh.
Fuck. You're messing everything up right now.
to move shit up.
Yep.
Don't I always?
Okay, so are the black blocks gonna get converted to heavy, or are they just staying light?
They're um I'm putting a layer of both. As you can see, I'm
Okay.
working on right now.
Yeah.
I already kicked him.
Good night.
Yeah, I didn't know he was there. He keeps getting right up against my shoe.
But we need propulsion. We need cargo space so that we can rebuild.
Yeah. Okay, so if this is gonna be the top,
This will be in front of the bridge section. So the bridge will be. You see where the pole is on the end here? See where I'm at?
yeah,
This is going to be towards the nose.
the nose of the ship.
Yes. This is the bow. So everything that way. So
Move
the
my
bridge will be somewhere back here.
Yeah.
bridge
Okay.
in the back. Copy.
You don't know what we're talking about. You could be
I know,
talking-
I'm just screwed.
I'm talking about the station for all we know.
Bridge could be in the front of the back. In the back, in the front.
When was chat last read?
About 3 or 4 minutes ago.
Okay.
Like right before you came back.
Okay. I am so not looking forward to next month.
What's next month?
My new job decided to change its hours from an 8 to 5 hour week to a 3 12-hour days.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really not bad, though. I mean, I do 12-hour days all the time.
Yeah.
Too crazy. Could be worse.
That's only 36-hour weeks.
Yeah.
We're getting paid lunches as well, so that's 39.
Oh, you get lunch paid. Lucky you.
Yeah.
I get lunch paid most of the time, too. I'm not supposed to, but I never have lunch coverage, so I can't.
Mhm.
I get-
It would beat you up
Oh,
to take your lunch money.
The good thing about my job is, though, my store manager, if we don't have lunch coverage, he'll order pizza or he'll order barbecue. He'll feed us if we don't have lunch coverage, which is nice. That's the
yeah,
nice
no,
part.
I don't get. I just get paid to eat. If I even do eat, most of the time, I really don't stop.
Don't
So what's with
stop
this one right here? What's this for?
believing. What? You're behind me, aren't you?
I'm below you.
Tell me. Just a second, I'll come down there. Take a look. Mars was working on that before he got off. Let's see,
Okay.
where you at? Where you at? That right there that you're standing on
Yeah.
is gonna be the it actually needs to have a small head because that's the conversion from large to small.
Okay.
And then of course you know what these are along the wall are going to be used for.
Yeah, I heard that. There's your small head. No?
Let's see. G rotor.
Oh yeah, it is a small head.
Is it?
It's a small advanced head.
So it's an advanced rotor.
Yeah. So,
What, you're trying to place a small head?
so is
Yes,
it gonna
but
be?
don't say that's what she said.
No, you don't actually need to select the small advanced thing, rotor head from the thing. You just have to grind the old one off and then just add a small head,
Yeah.
she said.
You weren't here for that conversation.
This is the 2020s. It could also be what he said.
Well,
Yeah, but I was born in the 90s and grew up in the 90s, so that's what she said.
Yeah, but what about those who identify as an Apache attack helicopter? Is it what it said?
hey, I identify as a nuclear submarine, so you know it is what it is.
Yeah.
I identify as an alien.
What kind of alien?
I think
What kind of alien?
we're
There's
all-
multiple.
I'm a descendant from the Anunnaki.
The Anunnaki?
Yeah.
What movie is that from?
The Anunnaki is actually theorized to be the race that inhabits planet Nibiru, which is planet 9.
Ah.
I don't believe in aliens. Not at all.
No?
Well, with how noisy Earth has been, either they are very patient, very far away, or they just don't exist. Okay.
It's not even if they exist. It's when and where, really. You just think how old the universe really is. There could have been a civilization right next door to us, but it might
Yeah.
have went extinct already. Or one could be forming right now. Or Alpha Centauri, they have 3 habitable planets in their solar system. There may be life there, who knows?
Well, there's life on Mars. Didn't you know that?
Well, yeah, I mean, there probably really is.
There's
So, not
bacteria
like-
on Mars.
Not obviously intelligent life or anything, but hell, there might be insects, or there might be some type of crustacean underground, or who you'd be ignorant to think otherwise, honestly.
Some
Supposedly there's
scientists
life
are
on Mars.
claiming that the
I mean, there's probably life on Venus too, maybe Mercury,
Oh,
maybe.
you have to be able to withstand some heat if you're alive on those planets.
Well, so, I mean, life has started
don't
Right.
underestimate life.
for
Don't.
volcanic events. So, I mean, anything's possible.
What is it? The
Minded when we think
Terra
of what,
launch? Terra.
The Russians sent a probe to Venus, like Phobos something, and anyway, it landed, and it only lasted a few minutes. It sent a few seconds worth of footage back before
it's the
where it finally melted.
what the hell were they called?
And melted but couldn't be used again.
I forget what they called the mission.
What kind of pictures did it get?
what
you
the-
can look them up. This show, it's on the internet. You can look them up, but nothing really extraordinary. But it's one of those extremely hot planets. Like it's basically hell. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think my lizard was just sleeping on the edge of his bowl, and he just fell off of it. I just looked back, and he was like flopping around in the water trying to get out. What in the hell? Yeah, I don't know what he just did.
He's like, I am completely freaked out.
No, he
What
was
happened?
freaked out for a second. Like, I think he literally just fell asleep and fell into the water. That's hilarious.
Actually, I need to put this a different way.
Me personally, I don't believe the space programs are real. I believe they faked everything.
I have my. I'm gonna say this. I wholly truly want to believe that we went to the moon, but I
Same.
don't think it's possible. I mean, not. I don't say. I don't think it's not possible that they faked it. It definitely could have faked. I don't think they did. I hope they didn't, but it could have been.
I think it's very possible to do, what they claim to have done, and even to
I'm a huge follower of SpaceX and everything. I really ultimately I love space. That's why I love this game so much.
Yeah.
But
NASA.
if space was not real, like SpaceX would not exist right now. I would not be watching them blow up these giant freaking rockets.
For no reason, right?
Twice now for no reason. Like I can't think of that for no reason. I wholly do truly believe space is real and planets are out there and that there is some sort of intelligent life out there, and I really think that it would be impossible for there to not be. Where it is, it doesn't matter. It's so vast. Its size is not even computable when you think about it.
Well, take this for instance. Scientists have said numerous times, I do believe, that there is a ring of radiation just on the outside of the atmosphere that would kill humans if we tried to pass through
Yeah,
it.
the Van Allen belts.
Huh?
Van Allen belts.
Yeah. So, if we actually did go to the moon, how did we survive passing through that radiation?
That's why I say there is, some theories that would suggest that we really didn't. They go. They said it was lead reinforced, but my whole thing is, how do you lose the technology? Some of the statements that have been said that have made me kind of think like, nah, man, the moon landing's fake. But I all truly want to believe it was real.
Every time I hear someone from NASA say how far away the moon is, it's a different measurement.
I can't even remember what the distance is, but I always remember distance being fairly consistent every time I had looked at a number.
And that they also claim the moon is in the same spot in the sky every time it shows itself. Bullshit. My own observations say they're lying about that. It's not true.
I don't know who's ever said that. The moon is not ever in the same spot in the sky when it shows itself. That's
obviously in orbit, so it's going to move to a certain path. But I've seen it in different spots, altered away from its path.
Yeah, it's supposed to move throughout the sky throughout the year.
Yeah, the moon always has a different path, like monthly.
Well, they taught you guys something different than what they taught me when I was young.
Greedo, you built that one section too far back.
Personally, I think they faked everything, and it's just a disguise to develop the nuclear rocket engine.
Well, I think it was more than a disguise, obviously, for the nuclear rocket engine. But I mean, it had to do a lot with trying to beat Russia. obviously.
Obviously, you know, they made it to orbit. I do believe we went to orbit, no doubt about that. We do have satellites in like high orbit or like high altitude, whatever you want to call it. But anyway,
Yeah, I believe the space station, yeah, obviously is a thing. I've seen it personally myself through a telescope, so.
Oh, you
but
have?
it's a perfect thing to develop, to have nuclear missiles there to reach the enemy on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all for military. It's
section two
military
correct?
ran, and they are developing military technology.
Yep. That's what NASA's all about. Developing military technology.
Well, obviously, rockets and nukes go hand in hand, so it's unfortunate, but that's just the way we get to space. But as long as it helps us see some sort of development in the space industry, then I mean, hell,
No,
people are always going to build guns, man.
Did you move the
They're
door,
always
rear
gonna
door?
blow each
No?
other up.
Oh, I must have just misplaced it.
Yeah.
Just as long as they build something that'll get us off this planet too. I'm ready.
We've got jet fighters right now, right? We've got stealth technology, all supersonic fucking engines and shit. Why
And
haven't they
Either
built?
we have aliens or we have anti-gravity, so that's
Hear me out. Hear me out.
either way.
We're still fucking using like Apollo style shit, but at least the Russians are. We've done away with our shuttle program, which was attached to a fucking rocket engine that the fucking Apollo ship was basically built from or was designed from, whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Now hear me out. We got all these fucking fancy jets, supersonic speed, and stealth technology. Why can't we build fucking space shuttles that just fucking fly up? Well, take off like an ordinary
The
plane.
biggest problem is the
And just
radiation.
fly up into orbit. I mean, how hard would that be to do?
That's not really that hard. Like I said, the biggest problem is the radiation.
Yeah,
The
single
reason for
stage
that-
orbit.
The reason
SSTOs.
that space isn't done it is because there's not a big enough interest for investors to do it.
Well, it's not
Stealth
that there's...
technology is military. You
Yeah.
want to hide from your enemies and attack them. So everybody wants to be able to hide from their enemies. But going to space, all we wanted to do was just send a missile up to orbit so it can bombard any country. After
Here's-
that, space exploration, there was no need for that in a military-run planet, which is Earth at this moment.
Well,
So
here's why...
if it can't be used to kill and destroy, there is no reason for it to exist. That is the logic that Earth runs by.
Well, here's why I think that the space program is null and void now. I mean, look at SpaceX. They're supposedly going to be having commercial flights to space at some point in the near future. You know how much
Yeah.
a ticket costs to get on one of them things?
Isn't it like a
It's in
Millions?
it's in the 50 millions. 50
Yeah.
millions. How many people on this planet have $50 million that they're just going to throw away to go to space? I mean, trust me, if I had it, I would.
I just watched this the other day. The first 3 people that are private citizens that are going to be going to the space station on the Falcon 9, they paid $3 million a ticket.
So it actually should drop since they've come up with the technology now.
Yeah. It's gotten a lot cheaper.
Well, either way,
And it's
$3 million a
always-
ticket is still crazy money.
It is, but that's a lot less.
Oh yeah, a lot less than what they originally were
It
quoted.
makes it like so much. Okay, so think you have $3 million a ticket to send a person up. All right, so you start adding up the money. People are going to start building space stations like crazy soon. I'm telling you. Private companies are going to want space stations. They're going to want their employees working in space to have higher, faster communication travel. It's coming.
It's inevitable.
You
yeah.
know, space travel is going to be an inevitable thing as long as we can maintain ourselves alive and in a at least current state. Nothing worse than our current state. And as long as Elon Musk is alive.
Basically, the only reason why our space technology is increasing as much right now is because of Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's the only. Absolutely. And that's why
Absolutely.
I'm kind of a fanboy, but
Oh, trust me, I've got stock in Elon Musk. Come on now.
I would, and I cannot wait to buy a Tesla.
I have. Let me see. I've got.
I'd hold off
I've
on
got
a Tesla for now.
quarter of a share of Tesla right now. That's because it's so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I've got a quarter of a share. So if it quadruples in price, guess what? I've made money.
Let's go all steal Nancy Pelosi's freaking shares in Tesla she just bought.
Drive the price up. Now, I did try to get in on this GameStop thing that just happened.
Yeah, what was that?
If you didn't get it in the first 2 days, you missed out.
I know, yeah, I completely missed. As soon as I heard it going on, I tried to buy some stock, and my brokerage company denied me because they were not going to sell any stock after like the first 2 or 3
they
days.
shut down.
I was like, what the crap? Come on now. I'm paying for the stock. Give it to me.
So what was that? What happened?
A bunch of Reddit users got together and said that they were going to stick it to the man to all these big brokerage companies, and they were going to drive all these little stock prices sky high by buying them up. And, well, they did. They shot GameStop up to right at $1,000 a share in, 2.5 days?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, and GameStop was at $8 a share. $8 a share back in December.
And they brought it up to 100?
No,
Oh,
they brought
1,000.
it up to almost 1,000 within like 2 to 3 days. Once they started.
Wow.
Yeah. And just screwed a whole crap ton of freaking
Bigwigs.
millionaires.
Yeah, they oh yeah. They stuck it to the man, all right.
They screwed them good. It is funny when you actually think about it, like what actually happened. Just a whole bunch of internet nerds coordinated together to just stick it to the man.
It was great. I tried to jump on that bandwagon, and it just didn't happen. I was like, man, I wish I could have made some of this money. But
I
was just
don't
too
think that that's the end of it, honestly.
Well, it's actually going back down. It's trending down now. So I don't know if they're not doing it anymore. I don't know.
It's a very profound tactic. Like you have to be something like that's not going to work all the time.
See,
But every once in a while, just to screw some people over and make them think.
Yeah.
Like you have to have a normalized market before something like that is even possible.
I also bought stock in AMC. I've lost. I lost
Energy.
$30 to that one because I didn't get out fast enough. Yeah, it dropped on me.
Mm.
I lost some money on it, but I'm not too worried about it.
Well, one's
Some
AMC.
long-term investments, man. You gotta find
Movie
a new
theaters.
company that you think is gonna do really good, and then just hope for the best. That's how you become a millionaire. Like people who first invested into Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Tesla.
Yeah.
The original people that invested in Tesla are
And
now
Bitcoin.
millionaires.
Bitcoin, man. Like,
Oh God,
don't forget
I've got my share in Bitcoin too.
Oh my gosh.
But
I know
I
a
don't
couple
have
of
a
people who
big
have
enough
put
share.
money in
I mean, it's not making
That-
any money at all.
like extreme conspiracy theorists back in the day, and it's like, oh yeah, Bitcoin this.
It'll be the next big thing, and then, well, no, it ain't. It ain't gonna be. And then all of a sudden, bam! I just bought that stuff when it first came out.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a friend
Even if you
of
would have
mine-
just put, like $10,
Yeah.
$20 worth, like, shit.
just a little bit, just one share. One share would be worth what? $35,000 right now.
Imagine if you when it was at $1 a share.
Yeah.
You know, you bought 20 shares. Like you forget it. That's what you need to find. You find something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to find.
Next big thing.
But you never know it until it's already there.
Yep.
Unless you
gotta get
really play the
lucky.
market.
Just gotta get lucky. I play the market, but just not good enough.
Oh no, I mean you have people who like play the market like it's a freaking casino.
Yeah, I watch mine daily, but I mean, let me see. I'll pull mine up right now. Boop. Robin Hood. So yeah, out of sheesh, I'm down $15 today alone. That's because of AMC.
Yeah, them will come back. Who knows?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping they drive AMC back up. $878 a share for Tesla right now. Apple's at 135. Let's see, what is Bitcoin's current price? Is 36,576 a share. Multiply that by 20 when it was $1. What are you sitting at now? Oh, GameStop.
What'd you say it was?
GameStop has come so far back down that they're at $85 a share right now, from 1,000. They have lost. Let's see. What was it? 60% alone of their share value today.
Dang.
So yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't jump on that GameStop bandwagon because obviously I've missed my AMC. So it would have been a tough one to swallow if I had gotten onto that GameStop and lost all that money.
The people who really made money off of it were the ones who were there in like the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like very first few people who bought the stocks and started the buy wave.
So what kind of products does AMC have? I'm not all
AMC is movie theaters.
Yeah, they're like a movie industry.
American something.
American movie company, something like that. Is it?
Maybe cinema?
Possibly.
They deal with all the movie stuff in the movie theaters.
Yeah. A lot of movies you always see, like the whole AMC logo and whatnot.
They suffered really big when COVID first hit.
Yeah.
What didn't?
Well, stuff like I can tell you right now, AutoZone didn't.
Walmart.
I can tell you right now, AutoZone did not suffer at all.
Any major chain.
Walmart didn't suffer.
No.
My store didn't suffer. Dude, my company said fuck you to every single initial like curfew, everything.
Yep.
Like when Walmarts were closing at 9 o'clock, we were still open till 11, just killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I made so much
Let the big
money
box
over-
stores close. Let the mom and pop stay open later.
I just love
I
how many
mean-
mom and pop stores place signs in the doors that go like something like, so
I mean,
it is
my
illegal for us to ask you of
shop
any medical
anymore,
reasons why you're not wearing a mask. So if you come in without a mask, we can't ask you. So we're just gonna assume that you have reasons. Have fun.
I don't know, the whole mask thing doesn't bother me. I'm 30 years old. I'm not personally worried for my health or anything. I don't really have much family that I see that I'm worrying about getting sick. So, like, I don't know. It's just not a whole big thing to me. I don't think I'm gonna die from it, even though I'm a smoker. But
Well, my biggest thing is that I'm more susceptible to it at this point because of my recent surgery. But at the same time, if I'm not at work, I don't have a mask on.
Well, for me,
Yeah.
I'm already at the end of my life.
Pretty
I
much me
lost
too.
all my family, so I ain't scared. I'm ready.
I mean, I kinda do it just to like set an example for my son in school and crap because you know they need to wear it when they go to school.
Yeah.
I need my kid to go to school, even though he's freaking only going 2 days a week. But I personally, I have if someone's around me not wearing a mask, I could not give two craps as long as they're not coughing all over me.
As long as they're not going, hey, let me share this with you.
I made jokes like with people. I'm like, hey, do you know anybody that has COVID? I just pay them to get it so I can get it over with already.
A lady friend of mine was telling me that there's two other ladies that work at the BP down the street from me that's got it.
And then I already have my personal beliefs that COVID happened way earlier than that they are started, and that I had it a year before it was even like
I
known.
can tell you that it's been out since the 90s. COVID has, because if you look. If you look at the back of a Lysol can, it says
there are
COVID
quite a
human papilloid virus, whatever it's called.
Yeah, there are a couple of different strains of the COVID disease.
So
but,
I mean,
this particular one that's spreading through humans is apparently the one that came from the Wuhan lab.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, food market.
Food market.
Wait. Yeah, the lab, right?
Yeah. The food market. Yep.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Because someone ate a bat?
Yeah, exactly. Because someone ate a bat.
Hey, Ozzy's
Absolutely.
been eating bats for many years.
That's what I said. Yeah, I was making all those jokes to other people in the school. Like even before I saw the memes, I'm like, what? People like they need to talk to Ozzy, man. He had no problem with it.
Yeah, Ozzy's been eating bats for years.
Apparently, there are consequences for worldwide hardcore entertainment. Huh?
I guess.
Yeah.
Ozzy partied so hard he gave the whole world fucking deadly diseases.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I think it's way over politicized for sure.
Yes, definitely. Did you
Things
just turn the
happen.
welders on?
What?
Did you just turn the welders on?
No?
I swear they just turned on and off.
Oh, sorry, cat.
What me?
See, this is what happens when you lay this close to me.
Meow.
I drop shit, I knock crap over, I kick you, I drop a bottle on you.
I sure hope you're talking about a cat.
A cat, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Those are all the things that I've done to my cat in like the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Kicked him, dropped a bottle on him, a mouse. You know.
How clumsy are you?
Depends on what time of day.
What time of day and how long you've slept?
Yeah, pretty much. Right now, we're getting to the clumsy hours.
My clumsy hour is like 2 minutes right after I get up in the morning. And that's only if I've had a restless sleep.
My clumsy hours are usually the days I go to work at 4 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock because then I'm shifted 4 hours earlier. When I go to work at 8 o'clock, I get an extra 2-3 hours of sleep. And then if it's my day off, it's just I'm awake all day and I don't even know how I'm still functioning.
Sure.
Either that or I sleep all day. And I don't know how I'm still functioning.
do want to give a shout out to one of my biggest supporters, Fat Squatch Games. Thank you for being here tonight, man. We really appreciate you. Also, thank you for the $10 donation to the channel to help keep us going. We really appreciate that. Guys, if you want to get your name, get a shout out, just click the link in the description, send us a donation, shout us out, say hi. We don't mind giving shout outs here. We love you all. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time here on the Ryotek Corporation. Good night.